so I'll be very short. I'm going to tell you about 3 new contracts that we've established recently. And the first one is about electric vehicles, and it's called Charge, and it's commissioned by Ofgem. And we'll be looking at the uptake of electric vehicles in the future 10, 20, 30 years up to 2050. And it's an automatic wall up to 2050, and we'll predict the requirements for electric energy by electric vehicles, and we'll collaborate with Scottish Power Energy Networks on this project, and we'll look at the availability of capacity in the existing electricity network, and we'll look at the distribution network and any upgrades that may be required to be able to facilitate charging point locations and also the optimal locations for the charging points as well. So it's quite an exciting, innovative project. Electric vehicles are here, and the numbers is increasing across our network. So we're looking forward to collaborating with our consortium on this project. The second one that I want to tell you about is another exciting contract with Jaguar Land Rover. It's about research on connected and autonomous vehicles. We have our simulation tool PTV Devrim, which is used by traffic engineers to plan road networks and design the new transportation networks for new developments and so on. So they've picked it up, and they're now using it to understand the impact of connected and autonomous vehicle technology on traffic, but also to help them design it in the best way that will integrate well with what happens on the roads currently. So it's quite an exciting new collaboration for us. And finally, it keeps rolling on, but yeah. Transport for London, we renewed our contract with TfL for another 2 years. We are their suppliers for traffic modelling and simulation software. Our software is being used by TfL for the last 10 years, and it's usually behind all the new designs of new roads that TfL implements, but also pedestrian and cycling facilities as well. The likes of East-West Cycle Superhighway that you might know about. And another exciting announcement by TfL is that one particular model, the One model, which covers the whole of London within the M25, has now been added to their accredited portfolio of software and models, and it's been provided to the public or the private sector for them to use in their studies at a cost. But it's a great platform that organisations and private sector can use to test future mobility options, for example, in London. This EVs project will be fully transparent. We'll be actually doing the first the testing and the research in the Liverpool area and the Merseyside area. We'll develop a framework and an integrated transportation and electricity model, which will pass on to other DNOs other than Scottish Power, so that they can use it as a blueprint for their analysis as well. I mean, the adoption of EVs will take time. The government's got a target of full conversion to EV vehicles by 2050, but we'll look at different increments, different adoption rates over time. And I think this project will help the electricity distributors to understand the pressure of EVs on their network capacity, and also the way that they structure their networks, and also where they could provide charging locations, or where they couldn't, or where they should, and so on. So it'll take time, both for the project to act as a blueprint and also for EVs to roll out over time.